You guys had some amazing talent though come through that gym, yeah. Like you.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, and it was good too because, you know, the not only the talent that was coming out there, it was the kids that were coming up. You know, it gave them an outlet. There's no outlets here. You know, and it actually gave them an opportunity to take out their frustration. To, you know, it's easy to open up a prison in California. In fact, we got more prisons in California than any state in any state in the United States. Plus, we have in our square mile radius of the state of California, we have more prisons than any other country in the world. You know, there's 52 prisons just in California. You know,
give them an outlet, huh?
Yeah, you have to. You know, what do you? I mean, sending them to prison is not the answer. You know, there's got to be something for these kids to get into. You know, not all of them are good at school. Not all of them are good at listening, and we found that out. You know, when it came to them getting down in the gym, they were good. They weren't good at the books. They weren't good at you know, washing dishes at Taco Bell. You know, but you put on some gloves and, you know, get them in the gym, and, you know, they listen. They respect it. You know, they actually embraced the knowledge that they were getting taught from older cats and learning how to settle stuff with their hands instead of guns. You know, and that's the difference.
Yeah, it was a great gym, and I mean, they're lucky to have you there too, because I was just telling my girlfriend about how, like, when I first met you, I came from Vegas, I was just trash, and you offered a shower and crashed your pad. I was just like, oh man,
that's how it is. Yeah. That's how it is, man. I mean, you know, like when I get the house here, if you ever come down, I mean, once it's all ready, you always got a door, you know, and that's just anybody, you know, as long as I got that, you know.
Sure.
You know, I mean, if it's some, you know, the doors are always open. There's food. It's just like Hawaii, you know. You walk in, you know, you better, you know, take off your shoes before you come in and expect them to feed you. And if you're tired, hey, you know, go to the parlor to sleep, or, you know, there's a bedroom for, you know. And that's the way, you know, growing, you know, when I was in Haula, that was, you know, that's how it was, you know. You just walk, you know.
Anywhere welcome.
Yeah, you know, it's funny, man. I don't know about now. I can't really speak for it now, but when I was there, I mean, you didn't see people starving. You didn't see anybody homeless or on the panhandling. Yeah. You know, and not at least in Haula in the country. Sure. I don't know about town, but you know, and there was somebody that always feed you. There's always a big pot of rice, and there's some Spam. There was, you know, something. Yeah. Hell, we'd go climb up. You know, we'd find, you know, guava trees and just, you know, grab some, you know, guava off the tree, or I mean guava, papaya. We'd go find some papaya trees and grab papayas, you know, and we'd eat papayas. Yeah. But we'd never go hungry. You know, we'd husk a coconut, you know, but I knew I'd never go hungry there, you know. Yeah. And that was the beauty of it. I know I'd never be homeless, you know. Bunch of, you know, I have Hanai cousins, and, you know, I got a couple uncles that are aunts that are, you know, they're, you know, Hanai babies, you know. Sure. And that's just how it was, you know, and it's cool. You know, same thing here, you know. So if I was at the gym and somebody said, hey, you know what, I had guys come from Texas. I had this kid come from Texas one time who had no money, wanted to sleep at the gym. I told him, man, that's cool, because I didn't really know him that well, and I was like, wow, let me feel him out first. But it got to where he was showering at my house. He's like, hey man, if you need it, okay, here's the keys, go to my house, there's some food in the refrigerator, shower, clean up, just make sure you lock up, and, you know, whatever you eat, it's cool, I don't mind, you know. But, you know, he fed that day, you know, he got fed, you know, and then, you know. I don't understand people where they have that sense of, you know, me, I, you know, that ain't getting you nowhere, you know. But
I totally, you totally brought that from Hawaii, you're the total,
people think I'm crazy.
Aloha ambassador.
Exactly, you know, and people think I'm crazy. Yeah. People go, you don't know that cat. Yeah. The fuck's he gonna steal from me? Yeah. You know, what's he gonna do? I mean, I ain't got nothing to take. Sure. What are you gonna do? He's gonna take some towels?
My trophies. Yeah.
Yeah, I got no trophies. You know, what's he gonna do? Take my TV? Do it, fucking take it, I'll give it to you. You know, if you need it that bad, there it is, sure. You know, but, you know, it's funny because every time I've done that for people, nobody's ever stole from me. Nobody's ever robbed me for that, you know, for taking a shower and wanting some food. Well, fuck, you know, if it meant that much to you, I'll give it to you, you know. Fuck, what do you want, man? Here, you want some bucks? Here's $100, you know. Don't steal from me. Here's $100, go eat, or whatever you got to do, you know. But,
nice. Well, LA's lucky to have you, bro. I'm glad I can call you a friend. That was from day one. I was just like, damn. and the bikes and everything, the talent. Just can't wait till you come back, man, and teach our kids over there. Like,
man, I want to. Like I was telling Liz, I go, man, I really want to go back home. You know, my family's getting old. My aunts, you know, my aunts and my uncles over there, you know, they're getting old. You know, my dad's old. You know, my cousins, you know, a lot of them need help. You know, they came over here. They all came down with their church, you know, and I can see, man, they need help. You know, yeah, the church trip was cool. And, you know, they were asking me for shit, like, you know, hey, where can I score this? Where can I go, hey, man, you don't need to be doing that.